Here are some quick notes to help you through Save Stanton Phase 4, the cargo mission group for Save Stanton mission series for 2024, which offers pyro laser repeaters as a reward. If this video helps you, like, subscribe, and share at The 30 King on YouTube and user Where in Texas on Reddit. First, you're going to want to purchase your cargo. For smaller volumes, the mission with nitrogen should be working now. Nitrogen supply was broken initially. This video I purchased copper from Seraphim Station and titanium and tungsten from HDMS Lathan around Hurston. What you're probably not going to want to do is just pick up the missions and try to run them one at a time. You're going to want to try to have a cargo ship large enough to carry all of the materials that you would pick up at any given stop point. Like this example, I was stopping at HDMS Lathan where you'd pick up tungsten and titanium. You'd need about 180 SCU of cargo space to fully load out for the 6 occurrences of the contract that you'll have to execute in order to complete the entire Phase 4. So a Constellation Taurus would narrowly meet that, or anything larger would be better. Also, you're going to want to make sure you have a decent loadout for the mission. Heavy armor, backpack, med pins, cruz, some kind of weapon, tractor rifle, extra battery, although you shouldn't need it, but things do tend to go wrong in Star Citizen, so having a spare shouldn't hurt. Again, recommend the Taurus or a C2 if you got it. If you're tight on cash, you'll probably want to stick to that 90 SCU of copper, tungsten, and titanium. And you'll want to purchase 7 each of 2 SCU, 4 SCU, and 8 SCU containers. If cargo space and cash are not limiting factors, it's probably easiest to buy 6 24 SCU containers of each for 432 SCU in total. There'd be quite a bit of wastage with this option, but the unloading and loading should go much faster. The largest amount it might request per material per contract is 20 SCU. The total of all materials requested per contract should be about 32 SCU. Select the station inventory to purchase your materials into. Other options don't seem to be working at this time. Sometimes a commodity won't appear in the vendor list at first. Collapsing and expanding the menu item seems to fix this. Once purchased, you'll have to load out your cargo. Keep in mind, hauling cargo is the most risky part of the contract. Minimize the number of stops after loading cargo. Make sure you have your gear shipped fully ready before loading out. Desync, crashes, and any other little things in between might trip you up and lose a load of cargo if you're not careful. Now when you go to HDMS Lathan to pick up the cargo, there tends to be some issues with the elevators there. Purchasing the materials, not so bad, but getting to load out is a bit of a problem. You might find that the elevators are stuck showing transferring to warehouse. I've not found a solution for that or any kind of workaround aside from packing up, heading to station, parking the ship, and attempting to server hop and get hopefully get a server with working cargo elevators. I know they're working because you'll be able to load contents and the elevator may be open when you arrive. You might run into another bug where you're not able to transfer the material onto the elevator. If that happens and you run into that issue, what you may have to do is split your stacks. So you'd see this elevator obstructed error. That comes up, what you'll do is split each of the stacks down to one size, so you have a times 0 stack left. Once you get to that point, you'll be able to move them one at a time. Keep in mind the elevator still has a max volume limit in terms of SCU, and you won't be able to exceed that. But by splitting your stacks, you should be able to avoid the obstructed error that shows up. In any case, it's going to take several trips up and down the elevator to get all the cargo loaded out. I did use some off-grid cargo loading on the A2. I don't recommend it mostly, but I kind of got stuck in that case. The last few boxes loaded. It's time to head over to the Pyro Warp Gate. There's a couple options once you get there. You can offload all the cargo into the local station inventory and then accept a contract, pull up just the amount of material that you need for that contract, and send it back down the freight elevator. When you send it down, it should complete the contract. The other option is what I did. I brought everything in on a fully loaded C2 and had all 3 materials on the ship, and I just pulled a row at a time, working from back to front, pulling that material until all the contracts were completed. In this case, we loaded just enough for the contract, 8 copper, 16 tungsten, 16 titanium, and then we transfer down. Clicking the confirm button is all you need to do here. Then transfer complete, mission complete. You'll wait a short period of time and the contract should reappear. Then you can offload boxes again. Do that, repeat it 6 times until the contract is completed. You have to wait a few times, maybe 30 seconds to a minute for the contract to respawn. It seems to vary depending on the server stability. You can do any combination of 6 contracts. can do all the same, which is probably the easiest because it reduces the number of stops for materials. But if for some reason you have materials laying around and you can complete a contract another way, how about it? And if you really just want to explore and try every different combination of contract, you can find alternate locations to buy all the materials on SC Trader. Just search Google for SC Trader, and they've got a commodity data tab that you can search by commodity to see what locations sell each item. Once you've completed all 6, you'll see the notification at the top of the screen. You can check that you've completed all the missions by going to your Journal tab, your MOBA glass, and looking at the Safe Stand mission status, where you should see launch phases 2, 3, and 4 complete, and then all of the phases above listed complete. Just watch out for the little nuances of Star Citizen. There's a lot of ways that things can go wrong. But it's always recoverable. Best of luck.